Hey YouTube, it occurred to me, while there are a number of DIY remote control mower build videos, there doesn't appear to be any that discuss the design aspects of the build. I've put together a comparison of 3 of the literally hundreds of designs I've done over the years. What I want to look at is some of the pros and cons of the designs and which one might be best for you. For the longest time I entertained a suggestion made by a friend. Why not make it so it can do multiple things besides mowing the lawn? We discussed things like running hydraulic powered blades to make it more interchangeable, and while I could see some merit in the idea, for me it just had too many cons to make it viable. As you saw in the stills, the length of the mule and deck would make it impractical for anything but open area mowing. The cost. This is already approaching $3,000. To do hydraulics properly, and it's something I don't know anything about, I could see the budget getting well and truly out of control. Storage. While it would be possible to make the front flip up or come off, it's extra work every time you mow. Bobbing. With there being no wheels out front, there needs to be a lot of weight behind the drive wheels to stop the mule porpoising, like a bobcat can do, or a forklift with a heavy load on it. Approach angles. As you saw in the stills, keeping the deck out of the ground on anything other than flat ground would be difficult, not to mention going downhill. The weight is going to want to transfer forward, causing it to further dig into the ground. Some of this could be addressed with skids or wheels, but it wouldn't work in many situations. As you saw in the stills, if the front had wheels to allow the deck to not dig in, with only a slight angle the drive wheels would come off the ground. Again, you might be able to make the deck lift or tilt, but then you risk the drive belt coming off. There were a few pros. You can get much closer to the fence with no wheels up front. You can repurpose the mule for a number of different applications, like a snow plough, but we don't get snow here, or a powered wheelbarrow for around the garden, or a way of taking your wheelie bins to the curb. The possibilities are endless if you have need for other things. In the end, I decided, after much deliberation, to walk away from the idea, not because it wouldn't work, but because there was too much compromise for me, personally. It might be just a ticket for someone else. Considering this build has taken about 5 years so far, making it that much more complex with different drive systems may have meant the job never got finished.